The phone lines are open for all entrepreneurs.
My accountant tells me that I'm profitable, but I keep losing cash.
I trusted my accounting firm, and they charged me double what they originally quoted.
My loan got rejected because my balance sheet was completely wrong.
I can't make sense of these financial statements.
From one entrepreneur to another, I understand your challenges. Vistance is here to change how accounting is done. When small business owners are considering options for accounting, there are a few out there. So for example, there's the large accounting firms. Large accounting firms are notorious for surprise fee hikes. And they often cite things like, oh, the financials were in a worse state than originally anticipated. Or they tell you that the scope changed throughout the engagement. Does that sound familiar? And then there's the bookkeeper. They are cost effective, but usually they're not able to handle complex transactions. There are nuances that a bookkeeper will not catch. When it comes to year-end adjusting entries, intercompany transactions, FX, anything that gets a bit complex, shareholder loans, they're not captured properly.
It's fine. But this makes it look like we had a brutal summer, and we had a great summer. Silence!
When I looked around the marketplace, I discovered a gap between large accounting firms and bookkeepers. And this is what inspired me to launch Vistance Capital, was to provide the CFO services required for business owners to help them become more successful. So I had that light bulb go off in my head and I said, why don't I apply my investment banking knowledge, go into small businesses and help them with raising capital. Business owners are often shocked that the accountants are only responsible for producing year-end financial statements and tax filings.
You know what I'm thinking?
I'm already on it. We're calling Vistance.
If your end goal is profit, and that's what it should be for most businesses, you can often generate more profit by looking carefully at the expense side of your P&L and making sure that you're set up optimally than going and chasing a brand new revenue source. If you do not have accounting expertise, then you should be asking your accountant for additional management accounting services. Some of those may include strategic planning, budgeting and forecasting, cash flow management, key performance indicators, and finance policies. But really what my team does that's different is we provide the advisory. We interpret the financial results. Every month we say, well, here's the conclusions that we draw from your financial statements and here's how your business can improve. And I think that's the difference maker for us versus other accounting firms. When I went into the small businesses and I helped them write their business plans, do their financial models, do their projections and so forth, I realized that a lot of times their financials were a mess themselves. I think the problem that we see in the accounting world a lot of times is that people that have pure accounting training and have come out and maybe only worked in public accounting don't understand all the nuances that a small business goes through. I've had to deal with day-to-day problems. I've had to put out fires. I'd like to take a bit of time and run through some of these transactions with you.
Oh, Daryl, it's so boring.
I know, it's going to be a painful couple hours, but once I get to fully understand your business, I'm going to help you get to far greater profitability.
So boring. But it's also informative, and I appreciate you being here, and you're great.
Look, your time is extremely valuable.
Yeah,
to us.
I mean,
we're just like
kind of
joking around for the camera.
stupid.
And stuff.
We don't know what we're doing. This guy's great.
At Vistance, we do the heavy lifting so that you don't have to. We will assess your business and come up with a customized scope that is optimal for you. And who here owns your own business? Very cool.